this is Rogue Review, and welcome to another episode of Brotato. This is a new update where this character is called the Streamer, and it's a very, very strange character. It has a lot of unique attributes to it. So you get 3% of your materials per second if you stand still. That sounds pretty busted, and you get 40% damage while moving and 40% attack speed while moving. You also get 2 armor for every structure. That includes turrets and stuff like that. The materials dropped from enemies are reduced. And you get damage down for every material you have, which seems strange. So it wants you to stand still but not do any damage. Which is very strange. So I'm not really sure how to go about using this character, but I'll try my best to make a good run happen. Okay, take 2 screwdrivers that way. More armor. Okay, passively gain some income while I wait for enemies to spawn. Then when they get close, they drop some materials. Half of them have a chance to at least. Okay, trees are always good. Trees give more materials than enemies, so always useful. Sure, I'll take some harvesting, another one of those, another wrench. So far I'm not making too much money, but it's just the start of the run, so you can't expect me to be making too much right now. But hopefully by the end of this run I'll be making a lot more money per round. Okay. I'll go for that tree right there. Okay, it's pretty good. Didn't make it. That's okay. Harvesting, sure. Another tool. I definitely want the metal detector. It's luck, engineering, and chance to double materials I get. Everything I want. I'm just gonna stand in the middle here, hoping that these 3 take them out. But the range of these guys isn't the best, so I might have to be a little careful here. Maybe I just stand here. Okay, now it's 2 per second, because I've reached 60 materials. Once I reach 90, it'll go up to 3. Or it should go up to 3. I'm not sure why it didn't go up to 3. That's how the math checks out, but I guess this game doesn't care too much about correct math, even though it should. Okay, I'll take another wrench. Okay. These things spawned pretty close to each other. That's good. I'm gonna stand right on top of this one. And I'm gonna go get some of those trees. Okay. Come on, a few more and I get 2. There we go. Oh. Okay, maybe it's not exactly 60 or 90, maybe it's like 70, 100, I'm not sure. Regardless, I'm making money. That's what matters. Okay. Take some more armor. Take some regen, why not? Okay, more of that. Another wrench. Another one. And another one, okay. More wrenches are better. I'm just gonna stand over here. The damage issue is gonna be a huge problem when I get to later waves, because I'm gonna essentially have very, very little damage, since this guy gets lower damage per material you have, which is terrible, but I gotta deal with it. It's just what this character is. Okay. Gain a little bit more money and then I'll stand still for a while. Okay, still 2. Okay, there we go. Once it reaches 100, it seems to go to 3, which is Good to know. Also pick all these up. Okay, 150. Sure. Harvesting. Take this. Take another one of those. And I'll take that as well. 10% chance for materials to be doubled. That's great. Okay, I can do this. This is a great spot. All of them are chucked together. One of them is out there, all alone, but that one shouldn't matter too much. If you guys are enjoying roguelike content and Brotato content, then please consider hitting the subscribe button. I would appreciate it greatly. Okay. This next one should be at 150, but oh, it is at 150. Okay. I'm getting 4 per second. That's great. 5 per second now. Oh, don't take too much damage now. Be a little careful now. Okay, 260, not bad. Take some luck. Another one of these. Jeez, just keeps giving me it. Okay. Take some more luck. Another one. More armor. Take what I can get. Okay, 2 of them right here. Definitely take that. I'm gonna need some more range, because the range is an issue at the moment. If I can't even hit them, then what's the point? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move around and actually do some damage first, since it seems like I don't have much money at the very beginning, so let's move around, get some damage in. That hurt. That hurt a little bit. Okay. Now I'm at 100. Now I'm at 83. I'm just gonna sit here until I get to 100, and then compound that money. Okay. Okay. Lots of trees. I'm gonna need those trees. Okay. Missed 31 of them. That's cool though. Combine this. Get another turret. And yeah. Keep going. Okay, 2 of them spawn next to each other, but they're incendiary turrets, and those are typically pretty annoying because the damage they deal is delayed by a few seconds, so chance of an enemy killing me is a little higher than if it were with any other turret. Regardless, I should probably be standing still right now, but I just gotta be careful that I don't die, so. Okay, 4 money per second. 5 now. Okay, that's just gonna get higher and higher, and it'll be easier and easier for that to happen, because every single time it goes up, getting to the next 30 mark isn't going to be too hard. So I mean, it's getting up there. It's at 9 already. Jeez. Okay, there we go. Already reached 10 with a bunch of materials that I didn't pick up, but that doesn't matter because I'll be using it in the next one. Some more luck. More luck. Range is definitely needed. Take another wrench. Another incendiary turret. Come on. Okay. There's a laser turret here. Honestly, I'll just stay by this guy. Absolutely no money, so there's no point in me standing still. Does nothing for me. I feel like once I reach like 100 is when I should start standing still. And, you know, there we go. I'm just gonna stand still now. I still have so much more materials that have been doubled because I didn't pick them up last time. Whoa, okay, that was close. That was a close one. Almost died there. I think now it's time to pick up all the materials. Okay. Come on. Okay. 407, not bad. Okay, more attack speed for every dodge. I don't have dodge. More range, I'll take it. Even more range. I'm hoping this range applies to my turrets, because if it doesn't, it's kinda useless. And honestly, let me just keep going, because I'd rather just start gaining more and more money than and standing still than, you know. Okay, now I'm gonna get more and more money. Basically like compounding. And it's going pretty well, it's working really well. I'm almost up to 10, there we go. Up to 10. I have to get to a max of 25. That's where I want to get to. And then I'm gonna figure out what I need to beat at to get to 25, and then never go below that when I'm spending my money. So that way I'm constantly making as much money as possible. Yeah, because right now that's a lot of money. I just have to be careful not to die. Because remember, with how much money I have, every one of that is like reducing my damage, which also reduces my turret's damage, which is terrible, of course. I'll take that guy, sure. More luck. Sure, nullifies 1 damage, why not? I really need something helpful here. Projectiles pierce through targets. That's not too useful. Harvesting, no thanks. Another turret, always. I'll take Ugly Tooth, actually. Then I'll just sit here. Okay. At 5, there's a bunch of turrets around me. That's what I like to see. Okay, at 6. Hopefully that compounds quicker. But it should be at 750 is where I should be getting at 25. I think I might be doing that math wrong, but 750 is where I should be getting 25 materials per second. Okay, this character is very, very tough to play, because the damage is just getting lowered every single second, so every time I get money, my damage just goes down, and that's just not something I want to be dealing with. Even the damage my turrets goes down, which is a major issue. Okay, reach 22 now, 23, 24, 25, there we go. 900, I'll take that, sure. More range for the turrets, if that's even how it works. Another turret, I'll take that. And you know what, I'll just keep going. Gonna have to find a spot that's safe. Okay, 2 laser turrets seems safe enough. Okay, 21. Okay, come on. Laser turrets are doing 35 damage. That's okay. Okay, I've reached 25 per second. So I'm just gonna stay here till I get tons of money, honestly. And then I'll spend that money until I get to like 900. And once I get to 900, I'll stop spending it. That way I can generate money quicker. But yeah, the minimum my money has to be at is 900. Okay, I'm gonna die here. This is, well, the more money I get, the less I can move too, so I literally can't do much at all. Come on. Okay, 1,700. I need dodge really bad. Okay, let's spend some of that money. I've never seen this item before. Grinds Magical Leaf. 3 max HP at the end of a wave. 1 HP regen at the end of a wave. And lifesteal at the end of a wave. That's really good. I think that's Time to Grind, if you've seen who that is. That might be his item. I didn't know he had an item. It's new, so there's no way I could have known. Okay, lifesteal and dodge. That's what I want. Huh. I'm not sure I want to take this. This is really bad. Like, restore 4 HP per second. That could be good, but I feel like I can do better. I'll spawn a Tyler, why not, and do this. Okay. Now I just have to stay here, right here. This is where most of my laser turrets are, so stay there. And I won't die, hopefully. Okay, right up to 25 now. I just have to be careful with the like long rounds, because the longer they are, the more dangerous it is. Maybe if there's a way I can gain something that permanently gives me damage while the round goes on, like um, forget what it's called, but wisdom is what it's called. If I can get wisdom and I can get 1% damage increase every second, that could help counteract it a little bit. I'm not sure how much it would counteract it, but it would counteract it good enough at least. And I'm hoping that maybe if that's what I do, it could make a difference. I'll try though. Okay, 1,800. Another turret. Love to see that. Okay, I have 34 armor. That's 69% less damage taken. Okay, I don't want more enemies. I'll take dodge. Okay, more turrets. More turrets is better. Can nullify another point of damage. Come on. Just give me something. 2% attack speed for every... You know what? Actually, I'll take that. I'll take it. I'm hoping that attack speed applies to my turrets, because if it doesn't, that's just a big waste. Okay. I have to go to some turrets that are... This seems pretty good. A healing turret and some turrets. Okay. Pretty good space. And the more turrets I get, the more defense I get, so that's a little reassuring, I guess. I just have to make sure that I don't die here. There is an item, specifically the couch potato, I believe it's called, which gives me regen based on my negative speed. So if I can get that item, it wouldn't really matter how low my speed is, because it's just going to give me tons of regen, so I'm not going to die anyways. And the armor is also going to be crazy for me, so I won't even be taking that much damage, so I'll be able to out-heal the damage because of all my turrets. I'm hoping I can get that to happen. If not, that'll be a bit of an issue, but it's okay. Oh, this is pretty good too. No thanks. I'm just really hoping I can get that item. Okay, more healing turrets. I'll always take that. No thanks. Luck and elemental damage. No thanks. Another laser turret. Sure. Less enemies. Yeah. I think I need less enemies. Sure, I'll take another laser turret. And that's always good. Sif's Relic is one of my favorite items in the whole game. Just attracts all materials to you. I don't see any reason that wouldn't be good. That's just amazing in my opinion. Now that means all of this material which I miss out on every round, I can actually get that. So I'll get more damage. I mean, more money. Regardless, I really hope I can get the couch potato item, because that would be the only thing that could save this run. Or at least what I believe could save this run. I don't really see anything else counteracting the terrible speed. Okay, yeah, because if they get too close, I just die. I can't let them get too close. Yeah, they're getting pretty close. Especially when the big boys come up, that's when you really struggle. Okay. More HP recovered. Sure, I'll take it. What would help? Dodge. Tons of dodge. Damage is not going to help too much. Projectiles bounce. I really hope that counts for my turrets, because if it doesn't, that's just a big waste. Okay, armor, max HP, always good. Obliterator, no thanks. Okay, 20 dodge while standing still. Most of the time I am standing still, so. Okay. I think I'm gonna spend all my money just because I want to be able to. Wait, what is this? 1 max HP for every 100 materials you have. That that could be really good because that's just gonna boost my damage up. I mean my health. Okay, now I have a decent amount of damage coming out from everyone, so that's good. Even though I have no money at all, it'll be okay. I just have to sustain this and hopefully not die. Oh, and it does seem like the bounce works. The bounce definitely works. So everything applied to me is also applied to the turrets. Apart from like, armor, regen, and all that stuff, that doesn't matter to them because they can't take damage and stuff like that. But regardless, most things do seem to apply. And because the turrets are spread out everywhere, the Cis Relic just attracts all the materials to me, which is good. And the amount of health I have is steadily increasing as well as my dodge and my regen, which I'm hoping to increase. All of that is good. I'll take that. More HP recovered. Sure. Sure, I'll take that, I guess. Not sure if I want to take armor or something else. Takes dodge, actually. Okay, there we go. That's great. What would be good? What is this? HP regen is doubled when you have less than 50% health. I don't have much HP regen, but I'm hoping that this will help me. Okay, I have one more round after this to be able to get as strong as possible. And then I'll just spend all my money and not move at all. Because moving would just make me really, really weak. I mean, standing still, sorry, not moving. But regardless, this seems like it's going really well. And to be honest, I might not even spend my money this round. Just save up for next round, which I can use to get more damage. I mean more health. Because I get more health per material. For example, right now, if that round ended, I would get 10 health, or 12 health now, but I'll just use it to get as much health as possible. Okay. The fact that all of these things now bounce one time is really, really helpful. Okay, I'm gonna get 17 health. 18. Same thing. Okay, like I said, I don't want to spend anything. Now I have 97 health. I can't move at all, so that's a bit of an issue. Because, yeah, if I don't have anything, there's nothing I can do. I basically have to stand here and just hope that I don't die. That's gonna be tough, because these big boys are... Oh no, I think this is it. There's nothing I can do. Well, that was dumb of me to think I could live through this. Well, if you enjoyed, thank you for watching. And if you think I'm stupid, hit the like button. If you enjoy Brotato content and roguelike content, then please consider hitting the subscribe button. And I hope you have a great day. I'm kind of hoping that I still have some... I'm really hoping here. I might be able to survive this. Come on. There's no way. That's insane. I really thought it was over. I thought there was nothing more I could do. And it was over. But wow, was I wrong. Jeez. I somehow pulled that off. I even decided to end the video. But who knew that somehow I was gonna power through that? That just kind of makes me happy, I guess, because... Wow. Okay, more regen. Regen is the only thing that's saving me right now. I have to spend all my money. All of it. Because if I don't, I'm gonna do like no damage, and I won't be able to move. It'll just be a bad day. Okay. I'm just hoping the turrets can do what they need to. I'm hoping to get as little materials as possible so that I don't do less damage. But if I look, I have 22 less damage, which is not the worst. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill the boss. So I'm just gonna try to survive. Oh, I didn't realize the way that the thing that gave health per material worked was it was only for the round. I thought it was like permanent, but I guess not. That's kind of disappointing, because I wasn't gonna save the money, because if I saved the money that would just, well, that would kill me, so there was no reason to save the money. But yeah, it looks like the only way I'm gonna be able to win this is by just outliving the boss. Wow, the fact that I actually survived the latest round was insane. I thought it was over. I'm still shocked by that. But regardless, I think this is a pretty easy win. I don't see myself losing at all. I mean, this thing barely does any damage at all to me, even though it is doing. Even if I want to get hit by it, I can't, because the move is just sucks. There we go. I won. And if you enjoyed, thank you for watching. Uh, uh, Support the community, I guess. That's the item I unlocked. Support my community. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.